Hello everybody, it's me, and welcome to the 10,000 subscriber special. This is basically gonna be an entire recap video. I have it's kind of a short script, but like a 1,000 word script here that I wrote down in preparation for this, because I really wanted to get everything out so everyone knows where I really came from and how I got here to this day. So I'm going to have some PvP footage in the background, so if you want to stay and you can watch that, and I'm going to kind of be explaining the entire history of my channel up to this point. So anyway, thank you guys for being there, and let's get into it. Alright, and here we go to start. And this might take me a little bit, but we have battles in the background so you guys can have like your entertainment. So, here we go. Hello everyone, it's me, and welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about something that happened to me today. I hit 10,000 subscribers. It is an absolutely insane milestone to reach, and I'm so happy I made it here. I feel like we should start from the very beginning of my origins, the Roblox Pokemon phase, that being Project Pokemon and Pokemon Bronze. When I first started YouTube, I really just did what I do today. I did whatever I felt like doing. I recorded stuff, I uploaded it, and at the time, I only got about 3 views a video. This is when YouTube was like, this was a while back. Not really new, but it was still pretty young. It wasn't that. I think it was probably popular. I don't know. And I really wanted to be a Pokemon Bronze YouTuber. I was really, really big into Login HDI at the time. If you know who that is, you're an OG. But I watched all of his Pokemon school videos. I wanted to do what he did. But before I could gain any ground on the Pokemon Bronze, like, whatever it's called, Pokemon Bronze stuff, disaster struck. A fateful day known as April 19th or 18th of 2018 approached, as I woke up to see the deletion of Pokemon Bronze. An absolute travesty in the history of Roblox. My dreams of becoming famous on Roblox Pokemon failed me. Then a new game started to arise. You could shoot, you could build, you know it, you love, or you loved it, Fortnite Battle Royale. And I streamed it a lot. People know I streamed Fortnite a lot before I got into Loomian Legacy. I streamed and I recorded the game almost daily, but I never really got any traction. I got decent, consistent views, about 10 per stream. Like, in total, like the 6 hours I streamed got 10 views. That was good for me, dude. Seeing one person join made me super happy. I did it for a long time. And then the 20th of July, 2019, the release of Loomian Legacy. I actually only started to play Loomian Legacy on the 26th of July, 2019, and I actually found a Gleaming Pro Pay 2 days after I started, which I actually still own as a Cyanomoth to this day. You'll see an image on screen. I played the game a lot, and then I took a break, and I went back to Fortnite and streamed it yet again. I still played Loomian Legacy, but I never streamed or recorded it. But one fateful night, which I never regret doing, I was playing Legend of Zelda: The Skyward Sword on our Wii, and I decided, hey, why not fight my cousin in Loomian Legacy and record it? And on May 13th, 2020, I made my first Loomian Legacy video, battling Jax the Max 22. I remember recording it. It was late at night, and I was even on my dad's phone. I had a very bad phone a while back, so I would like borrow his phone whenever he was going to sleep and try to upload stuff from there. I uploaded a new video on Loomian Legacy the next day. It was my first 2v2 video. After that, I went back to Fortnite. But then I realized I enjoyed Loomian Legacy so much more than I did Fortnite. So on November 14th, 2020, I started my first ever Loomian Legacy livestream. And I had so much fun. It was so cool to see people actually watch my stream. So I did it almost daily. I actually did so much streaming of Loomian Legacy. Like, I have a lot of hours of streamed Loomian Legacy. Like, so much. And I did it almost daily. And this is when I met one of my best friends. You guys probably know who they are. Beasling. You may have seen them a few times on my channel, but they have been here since like 30 subscribers. It's insane for how long they've actually been here. And for the longest time, I just kept streaming and I kept growing. And then it happened. My first rare find was found. I found a Gleaming Pure Nimble Protogon on December 8th of 2020. I think it was 2020. And dubbed it as Alvin, which everyone knows who Alvin is. You guys know who Alvin is. Alvin is the pure nimble gaming program everyone knows and loves. Might even be on screen right now. Then I uploaded some PvP with Alvin, and it did amazing for the time I made it. Then it happened. You're gonna hear that a lot, is then it happened. My first ever Loomian Legacy PvP showcase. My SA PvP Wobelisk showcase. And that was my first taste on what people wanted to see. And you could say that I made us a PvP video about Alvin, but it was mostly just random PvP battles. This one was an actual showcase and an overview of what this thing does. And I realized that that's what people wanted to see, was PvP. They loved watching me PvP live, so I gave them more of what they loved. I would start to do theme teams almost daily, and I'd have so much fun doing them. Then history was made. February 2nd, 2021. I was doing a fossil opening stream. Then I found him. Theo. The gleaming secret ability Dorogo that practically everyone on my channel knows. Theo was my favorite Loomian at the time, and the only one of his kind. And I knew Theo was proud of himself for that. He was the only one. He was the most popular. He was the only one. And I kept on doing theme teams daily along with streaming. Like, I grinded a lot, people. You don't know how much I grinded Loomian Legacy. I'd stream like 6 hours a day, upload videos. It was crazy. And then the Valentine's event of 2021 came by. I think it was 2021. Yeah. Or the first Sweet Retreat. And that came around. And along with it, the greatest meme of me of all time. Your snack wall breaker. I was very offended by it at the time, and I was very sensitive about it. But even, I think back now, and I think it's just absolutely hilarious that I managed to even say that. It's clearly a pivot support. It's not a brawl, whatever. Even I Eat Your Face got involved with it, because people kept harassing me in DMs about the entire thing, and I Eat Your Face had to shut it down because it was mostly coming from his server. And at the time, I thought he was spreading the toxicity towards me, but he wasn't. Then I did my first collaboration with someone you 100% know, Mr. Successful Arcs. Fun fact, I was actually extremely nervous at this time, but when I was doing the first collab with him, I was very, very nervous about doing it. But now, I've grown to have an amazing friendship with Arcs, and he appeared pretty often on my channel. I remember hitting 1,000 subscribers during the wind weather update. Not much else happened besides 2,000. Not much else happened besides 2,000 subscribers, meaning that not much else had happened in between like 1K and 2K. I'll pull up images of my community post announcements if I do find the pictures for 2K. If I can, anyway. I don't think it's only 5K and up. Now, for 2K, I did it from Q&A. Then I revealed my dog. And I kept on doing the same stuff. Meaning streaming and uploading daily. Until I entered the Warm Cornel League, which I managed to get second place in Division 2, which I was happy. Then I flopped to Division 1 and dropped out. Yeah, I dropped out of Division 1 because I just was starting to fall out of PvP love. That's what happened. Then the most controversial moment on my channel of all time, I found Pure Nimble Gamashachi, which at the time was dubbed as Simon, which a lot of people disliked. Which later on I revoked Gamashachi as Simon, and yeah, I did that. And at the time I was like, we found all 3 chipmunks. This is great. Then the chipettes came in question, which I confirmed would happen if I found them. If I had indeed found them, they would be in the game. And from which point, I did all the same stuff, streaming, uploading daily. I also had some people making thumbnails for me at the time. So if you guys are like going down the list, you guys can also see exactly where the timelines are happening right now. I had some people making thumbnails, and sometimes I make them myself. You can actually tell which ones. Then, I actually entered another competitive tournament, which my first round battle was Dieter Plays, which I actually won versus him. Then, I fought Jamie. The PvP balancer of Loomian Legacy. At the time, I was freaking out, because it was Jamie. Like, he was the dude. I was like, oh my god, I'm actually playing with this guy. I was freaking out. I managed to pull through and beat Jamie, and then I folded and lost the finals versus Stinky Poke, which I feel like I could have won. And then Octodrake came out, which I made 2 showcases. One of which I messed up. Then I fixed it, made another one the next day, which I still do not know why I uploaded the failed one. I should have just re-rallied it and went for another one. Oh my god, my brain back then. And my bad. And it was still the same stuff going forward. That meaning streaming and uploading daily. And then I hit 3,000 subscribers, which was another crazy, crazy milestone. And I actually have a lot of these little milestones on my screen right now, but not a lot of them. They're there for later. So, and then something big happened. Something that was completely unexpected. Brittany was found. I didn't find her. I managed to catch Brittany. Not catch Brittany. I managed to trade for Brittany. One of the Gamma Moodgon that I actually found, which is actually my other rarest find, which isn't actually in this because it's not really history. It's kind of just a find. Originally, Brittany was going to be a Gamma Secret Ability Colossal Trops, but the world works in mysterious ways, and I found Brittany, the GSA Nimue. Then, the Halloween event came out. But, wait a minute. No, I did Theo, didn't I? I did do Theo already. I thought about, like, wait, I've done Theo? Then the Halloween event came out. In 2021, of course. But then, disaster struck. Roblox died. The burritos were too powerful for us to handle. Let's take a moment of silence for the Chipotle burritos. Anyway, once it was all said and done, I found something new. Dave. Dave was found. Another controversial Loomian to add to the roster of my chipmunks. I was pretty hesitant in making it Dave, but Dave the Dusk just made too much sense. And you don't have to technically think of him as the actual Dave. You can think of him as just Dave, like my OC chipmunk, if you really want. And that was that. That was my Halloween event. I also found Rainbow Whiskabunga, but once the 2021 Christmas event came around, that was when everything had changed. I had been rallying for a GSA Vari for about 4 months since the start of the Christmas event. So I've been hunting for it for so long. And during the event, I found it. The GSA Vari I had been looking for so long. It was a male, which I needed to be female so we could actually make it into Eleanor. So I traded the GSA male Vari for a GSA female Vari, which ended up being the 5th chipmunk to add to the roster. But that wasn't the craziest thing to come out of the event. Oh no. I managed to find 3 Gamma Akaloses. I will show them all to you now. And it was just kind of crazy that I managed to find all 3 of those. Which I managed to trade 2 of them to get a Gamma Nevermare. Not 2 of them to get it. I traded 2 to get a Gamma Nevermare, which was Dubs Jeanette, the 6th chipmunk. Then there was 1 left to find. Simon. The actual Simon. So I actually ended up trading 1 Gamma Akalos for Gamma Nevermare. Who I managed to trade for another Gamma Akalos. So the fact I found 3 Gamma Akaloses at that event actually got us the chipmunks. The chipmunks were completed. Just looking at this picture right now, it's crazy. And from there, it was all uphill. I kept doing daily showcases. Then Doodle World came out a few months later, and I fell in love with it. It was such a cool experience getting to start out on a new adventure in just a brand new community. And that's where I am today. I hit 5K, I hit 6K, 7K, 8K, 9K, and 10,000 subscribers. And that's pretty much it. That's kind of where I am now. It's not a very long history, but that's kind of the history we got now. Thank you to everybody who clicked subscribe and supported me throughout all of what I've gone through and triumphed over. Thank you for 10,000 subscribers, and I will see everybody in the next video. Goodbye. Thank you.